Hey guys, it's Denise Salcedo with Red Carpet Report, and today we are in downtown LA for the second season premiere of Vida on Starz. Your makeup looks great, by the way. I love it. All right, so first of all, congratulations, season 2 of Vida. How excited are you right now? What are your emotions knowing that your hard work is finally going to be seen, for the second time around?
As an actor, booking a job is a really special moment. This was my first real, TV job, and getting to lead a show like this is a dream come true. And getting to work with the amount of women that are behind this and getting to tell a story like this, it just keeps going yes and, yes and, yes and, yes and. And then getting a first season was wonderful. And then getting a second season where we feel like we're living in a dream world. But it's a really special moment to get to tell these stories and get to represent ourselves from our point of view, which is great because it's just a story about love and identity and a story that we can all relate to. And I don't know. I feel like I lose the words a little bit, but I feel really excited.
I can feel like the blissfulness, just like the thankfulness of having a role like this. So, one of the things I was talking about with Tanya was, having to portraying a female Latina, on TV, on a show like Vida, on a network like Starz. And I was telling her, we're very complicated people, but also very different, sarcastic and fun. So for you, what was it like to go out there and show the world who these Mexican women are?
Well, we get to tell our story from our own point of view, and I think the more we can tell the stories from our heart, the more we realize that we all kind of want similar things. Tanya's done such a wonderful job of making sure that this story was told right and to the best of her ability. And whatever that is, all of us know we did literally the best that we can. And we will continue. And if we get a third season, we will continue to telling the story the best that we can. And that's all that you can do. You can't represent everybody. You can't represent all voices. But you can tell your stories from your point of view, and hopefully that either inspires somebody or maybe it inspires other networks to do shows like this, and that's what's exciting, because it's not just about our show, it's about other shows that hopefully will get to tell their story as well.
One of the things that I've always been pushing is we want more English content with more Latinos in our Latinx. And that's one of the things that sometimes people think, if it's Latino, it has to be all in Spanish. But then how does that translate to the Mexican Americans that were essentially born here? So I think it's really cool to be a part of a show like that. And I wanted to know from you, what have you heard from the fans or from the Hispanic community in terms of what they've been seeing on the show?
It's been overwhelming and very humbling, because you get to tell the stories and you create stuff, and you're inside the house, right? You're building it and you're on set and you're just showing up, and then part of you's like, this is amazing, but is everybody else gonna really think it? It's like you like your kid playing Little League and you think he's really good, but is everybody else gonna like it? And it's really been humbling to get to really get this beautiful outpouring of just love for the show and just opinions, because I feel like it's also sparking conversations. Maybe someone doesn't agree with one thing that was brought up or the way that it was brought up or whatever, and it's a conversation, and the more we can talk about it, that's what's exciting. It's not like everybody loves it and that's it. It's like maybe someone's like, yeah, I like this part, but I don't like that part. And then you're like, let's talk about it. Let's figure this out, because this is a very specific community. There's so many other communities in the Latin American population, but then also when you move into other shows of color, the Asian American, Black African American, Italian American, Jewish American, all that stuff. We have so much room, and I love the idea of this possibility that we have to tell so many stories. And then we'll all, I watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding, and there was a part of me that's like, yeah, my tia does the same thing, And I think that hopefully we get to be like My Big Fat Greek Vida, I don't know.
I love that. Well said. Well, thank you so much for talking to me today, and congratulations, and enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching our coverage of Vida Season 2. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more. And in the comments below, let us know what you're most looking forward to during this second season. And don't forget to catch it on Starz on May 26th.